Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for a popular French bistro serving sweet and savory bites in Alamo Heights. Plus, we go inside of a new Northwest Side restaurant serving a 72-ounce Porterhouse Steak at the Spurs Training Center. And we get flying pizzas, saucy chicken wings, and more at a popular pizza joint in San Antonio. All that and more right now on Texas Eats. Stop on today's foodie adventure is on Broadway, north of downtown San Antonio at a popular brunch spot.
Now we're here in Alamo Heights in San Antonio off Broadway to go inside of a restaurant that's serving up classic French dishes. Plus, they got a rockin' bar. Let's see what's on the menu at Bistro 09. Joining us now is Chef Lisa Astroga-Wattel. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Right in front of us, y'all have brought out the goods. These are the heavy hitters on the menu, plus we have some great drinks from behind the bar. Talk to me about the restaurant itself, Bistro 09. How long has it been here, and how long have you been in the industry?
For at least, well, Damien, it's been in the industry for 30 years. 40, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know, it's always French classic, though, what we're doing. We had, back in the day, La Free, we opened different restaurants, so we continue doing what we love.
You have some different dishes, great ways to start. I mean, escargot's classic, right?
Yes, oh my God, that's so good. Seriously, that's one of my favorites.
You also have some bread off to the side. You make that in-house, right?
Yes, we make the bread here.
The escargot, the fresh bread, that's the bite. That nice salty punch to it, super tender. You have a beautiful presentation, the foie gras. Now, this is a dish that Chef Damien, he has really just outdone himself on the presentation. So talk to me about what's going on here.
This puff pastry, we wrapped it in apples. We put it in the oven, roasted it a little bit. We have some figs, and we have the foie gras and the sauce.
This might be the best bite of the year right here. All right, here we go. That's insane. Classic French dish, steak and frites. You have a beautiful medium rare finish on the inside, and then you have that nice sear on the outside, the frites on the side. This flavor combination, there's a reason why it works, why it's been around forever. That is incredible. Now, you have to wash it down, so you have some nice drinks from behind the bar as well, right?
Yes, we do. We have a beautiful French rosé.
And what is this one right here?
French 75, which is with a twist of strawberry.
I got my drink. Now we're gonna go into the kitchen. We're gonna make one of these dishes from start to finish. So what are we gonna make, and who are we making it with?
Chef Damien, and I'll lead you to the kitchen.
All right, well, we'll find out what we're gonna make when we get in there. Cheers to you. Grab a drink.
Cheers.
Cheers. Joining us now is renowned French chef Damien Wattel. Thank you so much for having us.
Good morning, David. Thank you. Thanks for joining us this morning. We're gonna make a typical French menu for you.
You're gonna be showing us how you do the Dover sole. All right, what's the first thing you do for the Dover sole?
So you start with the tail. It's the little bony tail, and you push the skin up, and then you grab and pull. Same thing on the other side. You follow the gut line. A little seasoning.
We're gonna let that cook. We got 15 minutes until that is ready to go. And chef's busy, so he's gonna get cooking. He's got some other dishes to make right now. Then we're gonna come back up and finish the dish. All right, chef, these just came right out of the oven. You removed them from the pans. We have them on the cutting board. What's the next step?
All right, so now we're gonna dress them.
Bistro 09, Chef, thank you so much for having us out here. Y'all gotta come check it out. And of course, you gotta try the Dover sole when you come out here, and all the desserts, and of course, grab a nice, refreshing cocktail. Cheers. Boom! This is the plate right here. My goodness.
Today on A Taste of Texas with Shiner Bock Beer, we're at Little Rain Prost House off the Riverwalk in San Antonio to help celebrate their upcoming Oktoberfest event, September 20th through the 22nd. And this event's going to be jam-packed full of delicious bites like this Reuben sandwich. You can also get it with the pickles on the side. They have a burger with that egg bussin'. And right here, that's Chef Justin out there, and he's making some incredible bites. And they also have the salmon, large pretzels, Munster cheese sticks. Absolutely incredible. Different kinds of brats. Go check them out. Also get the dessert. Wash it all down with an ice cold Shiner beer. The La Vida Oktoberfest event's happening September 20th through the 22nd.
Now we're here on the northwest side of San Antonio near La Cantera to go inside the new Spurs training facility, Victory Capital Performance Center, to check out a new restaurant by Chef Jason Dady, Roca and Martillo. They have a huge steak on the menu, so you know we got to go in there, try it out, and check out everything else. They have a great view. You can watch games out here. You can also play some basketball. So here we go. We started off. This is all one take, y'all. Let's see if we can get it. Joining us now is chef and owner Jason Dady. Jason, thank you so much for having us in the kitchen.
Absolutely.
We're starting things a little bit different for this segment because we're actually in the kitchen to start this things off because you have a huge steak that takes a while to cook, right?
Look at this baby. This is our Florentine style Porterhouse, New York strip on one side, filet on the other side, 4.5 pounds of pure Texas beef.
4 pounds of meat.
Yeah.
This got to take a while to cook, right?
Yeah, this is about 35, 40 minutes, you know? I mean, you want to take your time with it. That way you get, you know, a couple appetizers started and let this thing kind of slow cook.
All right, so what's the first thing you do to prepare it to get grilling?
So we're going to go salt first, and you kind of massage it in there. You can see we're using those big crystals there. A little bit of this black pepper, again, really work it in there.
And those crystals, they kind of melt almost, right?
Absolutely, they almost start to melt in there, and then you want to massage it into the meat.
Like you said, 35, 40 minutes for this bad boy. Now, you have a lot of other dishes that you're going to be preparing for us. We're going to go upstairs. Yep. It's 2 stories here, y'all. We're going to go check out what it looks like outside. Y'all are going to be busy in here, though. That's a lot of fire going on. Now we're upstairs at the restaurant, and you've prepared all of your hit dishes for us, and you have the steak right in front of us, ready to rock and roll, no pun intended.
Yeah.
And you have a cutting board right here, because you're actually gonna be slicing it open. So I'm ready to do this, chef. Look at the perfect cook on that thing. My goodness. Those are my kind of slices right there, man. You're not holding back. You're giving us a good thick slice. You're gonna get the flavor on the outside, but you're really gonna be able to appreciate the protein on the inside.
Little sea salt action.
Let's go.
Olive oil acts as the sauce, and you just have this beautiful extra virgin olive oil all over the top of it. And then this is a little Calabrian chili crunch if you want to try that on it at all. Kind of like a take on a Chinese chili crunch with Calabrian chili.
All right, that's the bite. So tender. The depth of flavor that you get from that sauce, that's a steak, chef. You guys gotta come out. No, I'm just kidding. We got a lot more to go through right now. I'll tell you what though, I'm excited to finish this thing. That is rocking. Now you have other dishes, of course, starters, and you have other entree items. I'm gonna start with this one right here, because the bread with the and sign, that's fun.
Absolutely, so this is our burrata. These are little Italian street breads. I kind of pre-sliced one here for us, but I'm gonna make you up one. One of my favorite bites here, for sure.
Now, you have a pasta right here. What's going on with this one?
Signature dish. This is like my OG from the Lodge restaurant of Castle Hills. This is duck confit with sweet corn, garlic breadcrumbs, just kind of like my classic little pasta with shredded duck.
Oh, wow. That's just comfort food.
Yeah. This is our Parmesan fried chicken. We've got Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, really good, delicious, crispy, crunchy fried chicken with a Parmesan gravy over the top.
Now you have something in a skillet over here. What's this one?
This is our signature brisket lasagna. You know, we have Two Brothers Barbecue Market on West Avenue, so we get our brisket from Two Brothers Barbecue.
This looks incredible. This is crazy. This is like another one of those things. You just pick that skillet up and just go to town. Roca and Martillo, this place is popping. Chef, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna keep eating, keep drinking, y'all, but you need to come check it out and come watch some Spurs games and other sporting events that they're gonna have out here, live music. Yep, the whole deal.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we get flying pizzas, saucy chicken wings, and more at a popular pizza joint in San Antonio. And next on the show, get ready for a new restaurant offering Asian-inspired noodle bowls and bites near La Cantera. 21 and up crowd, scan the QR code on the screen now for a chance to win a pair of tickets to the second annual Shiner Fest event happening September 28th at the Spetzel Brewery in Shiner, Texas. There will be live music, great brews, and entertainment. Texas Eats will be right back after the break. Now, we're on the northwest side of San Antonio to check out a new location at La Cantera, serving up authentic Chinese dishes and bowls with some new Texas-inspired bites as well. Let's see what's on the menu at Mings.
Joining us now is the owner out here at the restaurant, Ming van Bargen. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
This is a gorgeous restaurant.
Thank you so much.
And it's only been open for just a couple months now. I was told you had a hand in some of the design aspects and the elements that are here as well.
Yes.
And you have a full bar here.
Yes, this is absolutely the new concept. Come to Mings.
What I have always known Mings for is always the bao buns, the steamed buns.
Yes,
those are always my
right,
favorite thing, but there's
correct.
so many different options on the menu, including,
Yes.
like we said, the full bar has a lot of different signature cocktails on there.
Yes.
I want to start with this item here in the front. You have loaded fries.
This is our bulgogi fries. It's a French fry and topped with our grilled beef and the cheese and the kimchi.
All right, so I'm gonna get a little bit of everything. You want to join me on this?
All right,
cheers to
cheers.
you.
Yes.
The loaded fries. That's delicious.
Thank you.
A nice bit of spice. It's super creamy. The sauce is nice. The fries are nice and crunchy. And the
Yeah.
meat is so flavorful. That's a great start. Now, you have a very interesting item in the very front. It's
Yes.
a century egg.
I grew up with this century egg. It's nothing special to me, but apparently here everyone's like, oh my God, that egg is black. Actually, it's a cured duck egg.
This is
I
going to be
love
my
it.
first time trying this particular item. You
Oh
got
my
it?
God, I can't believe it. You can use better chopsticks than I do. Thank you. You like it?
I love
Truly?
it. I love it. I
Oh
do.
my God, you're the...
Don't be afraid of it.
Yes.
It looks different, but give it a try. I think you'll really like it. That's a whole different experience. One of my favorite things on the menu, just because the name, it just works so well, Ming's Wings. It just works. And you have different seasonings, you have different sauces. This one right here, it's got a little spice to it, right?
Yes.
All right, a
Okay.
little spicy Ming Wing, there we go.
Yeah, here we go. When you come to Mings, we use a lot of vegetables in almost every single dish. All the dressing and the sauce we use, make here.
And I love the way that you utilize color, and it's almost like your color palette is equal to the palette of the flavors that you're using as well. It's all art. You don't even want to eat it because it just looks so pretty. You want to take a picture of it, very Instagrammable. It's just nice to just come out here and stare at what you're producing out here, let alone just try it and eat it. One of my favorite dishes, beef and broccoli. And you guys, you're doing it again, your own interpretation of that. What makes yours different, special, or what makes it more true, like to an authentic version of this dish?
So we made our own beef broccoli sauce. We call this umami sauce.
Umami sauce.
Yes, I don't want to tell you what's inside, but just try it.
You have NDAs back there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, Mings is crazy over here. All right. I like it. Cheers. That's the bite. The steamed buns that are loaded up. You have 3 different ones. Which one should I grab?
All of them.
Oh. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to do the popper. You were so lovely. Give me a hug. It's so great to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The space is beautiful over here, and your whole team is awesome. I'm going to take a bite of this. You guys got to come check them out. This is all incredible. Ming, thank you so much for having us out here. You guys, Ming's on the northwest side of San Antonio. It's been open for a couple of months. You got to come check them out. They have a full bar. It's a huge space over here right next to Fiesta, Texas. Bring the whole family. There's something on the menu for everyone, including the cocktails, which I am going to grab. This one's been calling my name, and it's so tall and pretty. So you guys got to come check them out. Woo.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, we get flying pizzas, saucy chicken wings, and more at a popular pizza joint in San Antonio. 21 and up crowd, scan the QR code on the screen now for a chance to win a pair of tickets to the second annual Shiner Fest event happening September 28th at the Spetzel Brewery in Shiner, Texas. There will be live music, great brews, and entertainment. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
All right, Mark, you got some great deals on the lot right now, and you have one right behind us for a 24 Ford Edge.
This is a brand new car. We've driven it about 2,000 miles, and we have 10 of them in stock at this price. But I'm going to show you something, David.
Show me something.
This is crazy. I don't know that I've ever done this on TV before live. 41,000 reduced to 35.
Great deal.
Guess what? 28,660. And I've got 10 of these in stock. You will love this car.
You just took about $6,500 off the tag right here. You guys got to come out here. Jordan Ford has amazing deals. Walk the lot, and of course, go online, jordanford.com to check it all out. That's insane.
It is insane.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in Stone Oak, north of downtown San Antonio, to check out a pizza place that's been slinging out hand-tossed za since 1974. Let's go see what's on the menu at Mellow Mushroom. Joining us now is the general manager out here at the restaurant, Shay Santana. Thank you so much for having us, man.
Thanks for coming by.
Dude, this food looks incredible. The pizza's all done by hand in the back. You're stretching them out there, you're throwing them in the air. You have all the apps over here as well. It's been here for a while, but it hasn't been here that long, right?
This location has been rocking this way particularly since 2013. You know, we just kind of try to improve everything across the board. But of course, we like to mix it up, switch it up, and make it our own mellow experience as well. These right here are going to be our double oven roasted wings. They are not fried, they are roasted, yet it still creates such a nice crisp texture on the outside.
The chicken wing, that's the bite. That's a good sized wing.
She a healthy wing.
Right next to it, looks like meatballs, but there's something going on in the middle, right?
Absolutely, so that's our meatball trio. We're gonna have some fresh mozzarella medallions sitting in the middle on a base of red sauce draped right on top as well with some shaved Parmesan and fresh basil to boot.
What's going on in the little pot right there?
Ultimately, that's going to be one of our most renowned appetizers across the board. It's a spinach artichoke dip, so yes, there is spinach, there is artichoke. We chop it up, prep it up every day. You're going to have a blend of cheeses across the board, the toast points to boot. We can also do a side of pita as well, but ultimately the toast points are our par, and it just adds a nice little crisp crunch.
So creamy. Great flavor, it's great. The reason for the season right here, the pizzas. This one right here looks like it's two different kinds, so you can split them just like this, right?
On mediums and larges, we advocate to try out multiple pizzas on one, just to get, again, that mellow concept of experience.
All right, that's the bite. Look at that, look at that, do some foot. Bam! That's incredible. All right, this calzone in the back, this thing is huge.
It's gotta be, honestly, one of the best deals on the menu.
All right, I'm gonna go for this half.
Go for it.
Here, you go for that half.
Can do.
Cheers to you.
Cheers indeed.
The crunch from the all-around, wrap-around calzone gives you a different depth. That's really nice. So Shay, we're gonna go into the kitchen. You're gonna show us how you make the dough for the pizzas and like the first steps, the process into going. I'm super excited because you throw those things up in the air like crazy.
I had some practice.
But before we go, this little guy, he's melting, but it still looks delicious. What's going on with this?
That's gonna be our, by definition, our Mary Jane's triple chocolate brownie sundae. So we got the ice cream on top. It is gonna be a relatively very rich brownie. Somehow adding ice cream on top balances it out. Don't ask me how, it just does.
Now we're in the kitchen and you're gonna show us how you roll out the dough, how you stretch it out, and you do a lot of stuff with it. I've seen you throw it in the air, you get wild with it, right?
I do my share, I do my share.
All right, so we have the dough right here, and so how long does it take to get the dough to this point in the process?
We have a proofing process across the board. It takes a total of about 3 days. It'll be the most idealistic time frame.
All right, so just about 3 days to get to this point, and now it's here, so what's the next step?
Next step, we just get started.
First, cornmeal gets added to make sure the dough doesn't stick while we shape the pizza. Then we add a little pinch to the dough as we finalize the shape before we toss it in the air and finish the rest of the process.
Mellow Mushroom up here in Stone Oak, north of downtown San Antonio. You guys gotta come check them out. Of course, multiple locations.
We are fast casual. Sit down, have a mellow experience. Take your time with it, but enjoy yourself.
Have a mellow experience. I love that. All right, let's keep making some pizzas.
All right, baby, let's do it.
#21 and up crowd, scan the QR code on the screen now for a chance to win a pair of tickets to the second annual Shiner Fest event happening September 28th at the Spetzel Brewery in Shiner, Texas. There will be live music, great brews, and entertainment.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Texas Eats coming up right after the break.